Hey guys, what's going on? It's Andrew from AR Media. In tonight's video, I want to review Thoroughbreds on 4K Apple TV. Now, I just gave this a watch in 4K HDR, and I'm going to keep this review quick. So let's go over the movie. Now, this is a movie about two girls, Olivia Cooke and Anya Taylor-Joy. Anya Taylor-Joy is definitely one of my favorite up-and-coming actresses, and it's about one who feels nothing and one who feels everything. And what I mean by that is emotion. So one is completely deadpan, and that is Olivia Cooke, and Anya Taylor-Joy is just full of emotions, constantly crying and constantly feeling emotions. And it's just how those personalities connect, and one of them has an issue with their stepdad. And it's about how those personalities connect and what they do about it. I found the movie very entertaining. It's a dark comedy very similar to Heathers and Jawbreaker from back in the day, if you know those, and highly recommend a rent if you haven't seen it. Now let's get to the picture quality. So I'm not sure of the digital intermediate on this, but I know this is digitally shot, and I will say there is a nice increase in detail over the HD version on iTunes. I did compare the HD version with the 4K HDR, and I did this on Vudu as well, and there is a nice increase in detail. So this takes place in a nice part of Connecticut, and the houses are very exquisite with marble and all these antiques, and you could see every little detail on those antiques, and that's what really stood out to me. All the little details in the marble, all the little details in one scene where Anton Yelchin goes into a bathroom. You could just tell a lot of detail on all the elements in the house, as well as up close on faces. Again, Anton Yelchin plays a drug dealer in this movie who's very scruffy, who has a very scruffy beard, and you can see every little individual strand, and the detail is very nice here. Also, the sharpness is very good here. Like I said, digitally shot with no grain here. Very good sharpness all around. Now let's get to the HDR on this disc, and the HDR is well used in this disc. Like I said, this takes place in a nice part of Connecticut, and we get a lot of outdoor shots. One specifically where they're playing an outdoor game of lawn chess with stone chess pieces, and the luscious greens of the grass mixing with the trees really made for a nice presentation, and there were really good highlights in the nighttime scenes as well. Now let's get to the sound quality. So sadly this does not have an immersive audio mix, but this is not really a movie that would necessarily really benefit from one, so I was happy with the 5.1. The surrounds are really used mostly for the score, and I found the score really effective in this one. It's actually kind of like a character in this movie, and this audio quality, there's nothing to complain about. Anyway guys, I will say this is a rent it, because personally this is going to be a movie where I feel like you either love it or you hate it, and you could rent this in 4K HDR, so I would say rent it on either Apple TV or Vudu before you buy it. But for me personally, it's a buy it just because I really enjoyed the movie. The picture quality is really good, and I rather have the 4K HDR digital version than the Blu-ray that's coming out next week. Anyway guys, I hope you liked this video, and I'll see you in the next one.